Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the block.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
And in this segment, we're gonna vent everything and put it up in the air.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, anybody wants to share?
AirVent is basically where we talk about what we're going through.
Yeah.
And I'm here to talk about
like just
Yes.
what we have been going through and what we're currently facing right now. I'm facing allergies.
Damn, that's wild.
People don't understand that I have skin problems, thingies, so eczema, yeah, it's tough.
Is that all?
I'm trying to contain
It's a safe space.
I'm trying to contain myself so that I
Don't want to talk this.
To the people that make fun of me of my eczema, dog, stop, dog. You know I might kill myself because of that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, so you know I might kill myself. But if you have something to say, nothing to say, that's good. Then keep quiet. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all you had to share?
That's all.
Guys, I have a problem then. Why is it that when you go to ShopRite and you're standing in line, ma'am?
What the hell?
No, listen. I know some of y'all go to ShopRite, don't lie to me and say you never win.
No, but why ShopRite specifically?
No, listen. When it's full, now it's like it's end of the month. Can we respect our privacy?
Bring back social distancing in the line.
No. Like some people just stand like they're on top of you. You know, you're in the line.
yeah, like someone's speaking on your name.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
had my
Bring back
facial
social
ever-
distancing in the line.
Social what?
Social distancing.
This is quiet.
Yeah.
Brown, that's wrong, bro.
What's up?
Brian, like guys, Brian,
Random
everything shut
Been
this
quiet.
Hey bro, like I'm gonna just say I struggle to sleep, dog.
What's wrong?
I struggle to sleep, bro.
So you have like insomnia?
Yeah. So like I do try and sleep, that's a fact. Like the only time I ever try and sleep is if I'm on drugs. So like, it's not like I do it all the time, shit.
So you're on drugs?
I'm not on drugs.
So you're
right
no
now.
longer on drugs.
I'm no
So you
longer-
were on drugs, but you are not
I
like.
am. I'm
What
not
type
on
of drugs, Brian?
I'm just weed, dog. So I used it to sleep and then I stopped.
That's not a drug.
How about you just have you ever tried exhausting yourself?
Yeah, I've tried, and then I'll pass out for like a good 2 hours and wake up again in the middle of the night.
What
Stay up.
method did you use, Brian, to exhaust yourself?
I didn't beat my mind. Yeah, no, so sometimes it's like my dreams are not dreaming. They get too scary.
So you have nightmares?
Yeah.
What's happening? What? You have a Freddy Krueger nightmare, my guy.
Nah, dog. We just, you know, like, you get haunted by memories, bro.
Ah, those types.
I get haunted by memories.
So Brian, how do you deal with those dreams that you have?
How do I do with those dreams?
Yeah.
I don't, to be honest. I just keep quiet about it and move on. And then,
That's bad.
and then it reflects during my day where I just either become very annoyed, I become very irritated easily, I just go quiet.
It's really keeping it in. You should talk about it. Like find someone who can just say, look, I had a bad dream.
How? You know my niggas are thugs, bro.
Okay, first off, opposite.
And second of all, hello.
You have a best friend.
And I'm female on
That's
top
why
of
she was
that.
You got a female best friend.
Exactly, I was crying about that. Yes.
That's why you got soccer coach.
Okay,
That's wild.
let's not bring that in.
Nah, there's some things I don't like talking about.
This is a safe space, bro.
Nah, all I'm gonna say is.
It's not a safe space. What's going on?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. All I'm gonna say is we have traumas we don't know how to deal with. We tried talking it out, it didn't work, and I've just been like that ever since, bro.
Okay, can I ask a question? Can I put up a question? Why can't a lot? I'm trying to form.
Don't worry, take it.
Why can't
Nah, go on.
Yeah.
Why can't most people get rid of their traumas? Why do people have trouble speaking about their traumas and things that hurt them?
It's usually because of like lack of relatability.
Yeah.
I can tell you that like I probably tried to kill myself before. We're all trying to kill ourselves at some point.
Don't
And then-
involve me very quickly.
Okay, chill. I'm
See
just
what I
saying-
mean?
I'm like, even
That's
the
why
viewers out there
people
who also been like trying, and then you could talk to someone like, oh, yeah, I've kind of been suicidal. Like, shut the fuck, don't do that. Like my other best friend, there was a period in my life where Singy.
Relax.
Who is this best friend? Like,
Okay, calm down, Singy.
So basically, you're saying we don't have enough emotionally intelligent people.
Yeah, like I'm deeply emotionally intelligent. Even producer number 2 knows it, bro.
That's not like
Definitely.
No, I'm very emotionally
That's
intelligent.
not okay. That's not.
It's not just that. I just sort of feel like sometimes we think like people are not gonna understand what we go.
Yeah, like, I get
It's a
that.
fear.
I get that. That's why I talk to them.
but there's just some people that just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, there's some people who
Really, they don't want to say anything. They can deal with it, but it's that thing of like, it's gonna take time. It's just that I don't want to tell the next person what I'm going through.
like you get tired of fighting it out. Eventually that fighting out just gets to you, bro.
Sometimes it's not even that, man. Sometimes some people don't want to address it because they might feel like they're being a burden to others.
Yeah, that too,
Yeah.
sure. We ain't trying to feel like that.
Has anyone ever felt like that, like you're burdened to someone?
yeah.
I feel it all the time.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
it
like
right now.
around family,
Right now.
friends.
Why right now?
Oh, just because thinking about other people. I'm not gonna name people,
I'm
bro.
not gonna name them.
I'm not gonna name drop people, but there are people I usually feel like I'm burdening on, and then like so I just don't know how to deal with that.
Yeah, man.
I just keep quiet about it.
There's a reason why even me, there's a reason why if I'm going through something, even if it's all more until it gets hectic.
Okay, then that brings me to our next question. Why do you wait for it to get worse?
Thing is, it's not a thing of when you take it out, man, you don't expect it to get worse.
But
You
it gets
expect
worse
yourself
every
to
time.
be able to handle it on your own due to past troubles as well.
Okay, so you try to do it every single time and it's a cycle. So something bad happens to you, let's say for example your girl cheats on you, and then you say, I'm gonna thug it out, I'm not gonna tell anyone, and then it hurts you more and more, and then you go and tell someone and then that person doesn't understand.
So relatable.
Bro,
So relatable.
And then you do it again, you get hurt again, you're like, I wanna thug it out, and then you wait until it becomes too much for you to handle. And then that's only when you wanna talk to someone. Why do you think people do that?
Nah,
Like, why don't you talk to someone when it's still fresh?
And solve it.
I'm probably
same
gonna
time.
like drop the hard. I can't manifest the quote out of my head, but I can summarize what the quote is pretty much saying. It's that like sometimes some people are so used to the chaos that when it becomes quiet, they don't know what to do. The quiet hurts at that point, to the point where like they prefer to live with the chaos than in the silence.
Brings me on to this. I don't think it's a quote, but like it says that a human will always create its own problems. So
Yeah.
let's say like your life is going super good, like you don't have any problems, like it's been like months without you solving anything, gonna create a problem.
Yeah, you become paranoid. And
Yeah.
paranoid and creates
it's
the
the problem
itself.
and then ends up curing itself on its own.
And then it's just back to square one.
Then it's back to square one.
It's self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage,
So
yeah.
we're literally living in a cycle.
Yeah,
Everybody
everybody is living their own cycle.
Like in some way, everybody like sabotages themselves, regardless if whether you notice it or you don't.
Okay, so what can you do
To
to stop it when you notice it?
Nothing.
Find a way.
Yeah.
Kind of what's the word?
Vocalizing
Yo.
it, expressing it.
Yes. Like I wanna.
Oh, find a way to express it. No, like he's right. I've found various ways to like express.
Self-sabotage.
You
No,
think
not
Self-issues.
self-issues.
Issues. I found ways.
To prevent it.
is it like temporary or
Usually, I would hope it would be long term, but then it ends up just being temporary. Like
I mean, depends on what it was.
no, like I used to draw.
Yeah.
I used to draw a lot. That was my escape. Like even when it came to writing, I used to write. Most of the stories I've written are based off the issues I'm going through.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, you would notice that okay, this is what I'm currently going through. If I'm currently writing a story, so it was my way until I realized at some point that people talk a lot of shit. Though. Like some person spoke a lot of shit about it,
And if you do,
and then it bugged me out so much. It felt like I didn't like doing it anymore.
yeah.
Or I suffer from burnout.
why do you think people take temporary problems like alcohol? They go out to party.
It's the
It's
feeling.
like an
It
escape.
stops like
Yeah.
becoming numb. Though.
So don't you like deal with the problem that hurts?
Sometimes
Really
really have the
Yeah.
option.
Really,
I know it takes time, man, but
It's not even about time. The the sources you get that are like common ways to like solve it don't actually work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, it's something else. You can try like.
So let me ask everybody a question. How does everybody deal with a situation when they're in one? What's the first thing you do?
I talk to my best friend.
I just keep quiet about it.
We keep quiet.
I mean, I usually tell you. If it becomes unbearable, I'll tell you.
Kukan, what do you do?
I thug it out and go work out. Like, I'm literally on my own majority of the time. Like these niggas have nowhere to be seen.
Irene, what do you
Oh,
do?
yeah.
Honestly, like if I'm in a problem, I first like analyze my problems first. I'm like, what should I do? Who should I go to? And like, should I tell my mom? Should I do this and that? And then when I feel more relaxed and I feel like the situation died down a bit, that's when I start to talk with people. That's when I start to get different views of what I should do. Like if I have to vent, then I go to this person right here, my best friend. I go to him, I'll be like, I just beat someone up, what should I do? You know? And then, and then he'll probably like hype me up. It's like, no, it's okay as long as you won. But like,
You sound healthy. Question.
Kukan, you have a lot to say.
You sound healthy. That's a good question. Who would you call after you whooped his ass?
We talked about it.
Like actually, they talked about it.
and
We spoke about it.
So,
Do you ever talk to your sister?
Or your mother.
the person I don't talk to about my problems is my sister and my mother. Okay, those two I don't like to. Personally, I don't like to.
During the week.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's
You know
like
what I just remembered? Remember, like, was it last year? 2022 group therapy.
Yo!
We had a little
No,
group.
it was 23.
23 was last year. Yeah, we had like a little group, All shit was spilled that day. Yeah. And like, okay,
I shit
cried. We all cried. He shed a lot. He was balling. I was just like basketball time.
You shed tears on my shoulder.
No, to be honest, man, that was the only time, like, as like a person, in a general aspect where I had an issue and I spoke to somebody about it and the person gave me comfort and solutions at the same time instead of questioning on why would you put yourself in this type of situation type of thing. Because the last time I vented to a person, that's the question they asked me. Why would you put yourself in this type of a situation if you knew it was gonna hurt you? They actually comforted me and told me and gave me a solution.
As I was saying, emotional intelligence. Yeah, a lot of people don't have that. Because like when I'm going to someone to speak of my emotions and what's happened to me and how I feel, I wouldn't expect you to blame me or point me as the reason as to one thing that's happening in my life. I need you to validate my feelings first, and then when I'm calm and you can start, going at me, then
I realized, like, I think I'm probably just straight a bit off topic. It's like a lot of people, let's say close friends, man, you'd be going through a solution and then maybe yapping about things that have nothing to do with your problem. They can just yap about something else. And then you telling them like, nah, bro, I think I'm doing this because I'm like this. And they're like, nah, it's because you're doing this. And you're like, damn. No, because especially y'all, back at home, I tell them things. I tell them things. I tell them things that I'm like probably going through or something I'm dealing with that I have a very deep problem. And I'm like, and then they're like, nah, why don't you just do it like that? I'm like, no, the only reason I'm doing something like this is because like I'm taking my time, especially when it comes to relationships. I always tell these guys, I don't want to hop into one because I want to take my time. Because I don't want to tackle them. That's the last thing I honestly want to do.
That's lesson number one.
That's lesson, yeah.
That's literally lesson number one.
So everyone's just like, they push you to something. They don't, they tell me, why don't you just do this? Why don't you do that? Yeah, why don't you do that?
Sometimes I say that.
Put your fucking finger down before I smack you.
And then
I see it as a joke.
Damn.
So like, I feel like that's why, that goes back to the thing of why some people prefer not to talk about things.
Yeah. Look now. You were saying something right there, Nick, which is something I do. What is word? He points at me.
Exactly.
Which is why I don't like to then.
You just
Okay,
keep
I have
quiet.
a question.
Just keep quiet.
You're actually doing it.
Don't fight.
Don't
Whoa, I got a question. I got a question. So we're talking about how we express or like how we deal with the problem ourselves. What do you do when you're like on the opposite side of it? Like when someone comes to you with a problem, what do you do?
I feel like that's the toughest.
Yeah.
That is tough because usually
Because you don't know what to say because you've not been in their shoes. So this is like a very good question to ask.
I also know I've grown to have come to this habit when, like, if my little sister or somebody comes to me with like a problem, right? Which is something I've realized some of my friends have done for me. Not a young other one. No, like, I'm sorry.
Let me speak.
No, like, man, like, they give, you know, y'all give it.
let the fake speak.
No, like, dude, y'all give me both, at the same time. But like, then they ask me, do you want comfort or do you want a solution to the problem? You see, they're giving you an option to choose which one do you want.
What do you want to hear?
Like sometimes, dude, you're just there, like, I want to hear solutions. I just want to feel heard. Or sometimes you don't know how to deal with it, and you actually want a solution from a friend, their perspective and some advice. You see?
Really?
Yeah.
Usually I go to my best friend and friend because she never told me about her problems. When she comes with a problem, I don't know how to act. I just like comfort her. First, then we give her solutions.
See, that's what they do. And I ask.
Because what do you do?
Right,
What do you do when someone comes to you with a problem?
Brian Biden weed.
Okay, it's like smoke your problems away. But then when it's like a situation where it's like I can't really like smoke your problems away, it's more like I listen to you. I want to, like, honestly, I have this thing, like I said, I'm emotionally intelligent. I want to hear what the person is feeling. When I understand how a person feels, I want them, although it's terrible what I'm doing, I'm rather giving them the solutions they want to hear. But then instead of giving them the solutions that would be the most direct to go with, right? Because it's like when someone comes to you and they cry, and it's like, yo, damn, this person is going through some shit right now. Yeah. So I don't want this person to like make me feel like I'm not listening to them. Whether I want them to feel like they're being heard, so that way they can feel comfortable and they can feel relaxed. Even though I do it with her, but like when she does come to me with a problem, right? I would probably like tell her like, or I tell her what she wants to hear, right? And then once that's over, I'll crack jokes, right? And in the middle of the jokes, I insert solutions. Well, I'm like, nah, you know, you probably do it like this next time. And then, although they don't register it, they're gonna pick it up eventually. Yeah, they'll pick it up. Then they're like, oh, nah, that joke low-key was spitting facts. You feel? That's how I go about dealing with, you know, like when someone comes to me with problems. So, yeah.
So you put humor into it.
But like to make it feel more comfortable for them, they're like, you know what, yeah, that's funny, and then.
I mean, that's how a lot of people deal with it. You make jokes for
I need to be emotionally intelligent.
It actually takes
because like I'm very logical, especially when he comes to me. He knows I'm very logical. Like when people come to me with their problems, I just want you to solve it then and then and get over it. Yeah. So I'm still learning how to like be emotionally intelligent when people like listen to you, and then whether do you want me to be that logical or just like you want comfort? Yeah.
You know, to that's the question. Do you want comfort or solution?
To be emotionally intelligent requires you to go through things.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going afterward. Yeah, I wish I would.
Yeah, we won't talk about it.
It's like money. You gotta use it.
I have of my own.
Anyway, Tani, what about you?
You always just say you
When they go to you with the problem?
It's just like I usually just like I listen and then I evaluate the situation and see like if I can be of assistance, like have I been through that, or like maybe I can put myself in their shoes and just like sort of try and solve the solution and solve the problem with them. Yes.
It's like
Should happen, dog. Should happen. That shit went down.
You know when somebody comes to me with a problem, yeah, you want some water?
Yeah, that's what
I'm not, like...
No, that's what she does.
I can't do it.
Yeah, so
Like when someone comes to me and they cry and they're like, oh, water?
It's like
I'm gonna get the water for you. Like,
this nigga's been through, bro. He's been with me since we started talking.
I think it's been 2019.
Since 2019, bro, we've just been emotionally communicating him and I, bro. And like
Every time I'm asking, yo, who you talking to? When Brian's not like, okay, he's like, I'm talking to Chris right now.
I think
Like
we
he's
all
so
need-
wise about
Yeah,
like
just-
problems
we all
and
need that.
situations.
We all
He's
need
very
that.
wise.
I think we all need that one person.
we just need that
Like
person.
who understands you. Like
But the thing is, you keep going to the wise person, you keep going to that. Who is that person going to?
Yo, dog, my
Who you go to,
big
bro?
friend.
Off topic, guys. I actually have inner conflicts every day.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
bro, why don't you come talk to me, dog? I get what I understand that every
Yeah,
day.
but-
Like, I come with you with the Dulu dogs, dog.
Yeah, of course.
I come with you with the Dulu dogs.
Those been amazing.
Bro, 3 days in a row? Come on,
Come
now.
on,
Come
man.
on,
Come on,
Yeah, they've been happening for 3 days now.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Damn.
I come to him and I tell him about the Dulu dogs, right? And I'm like, we laugh about it. But then every time I look at the chat, I notice I'm usually the one going
you're
to
the
one.
one, yeah.
And now that you're making me think about it, I'm
You
like,
see?
bro, come talk to me, dog. You know I'm crazy.
No,
man.
no, like,
what's
this is the thing.
style?
I don't know how to do that.
This is
Like,
the thing. Yeah, I realize.
because like I try to fight the battle inside my head. Then after that, I try to maybe solve it. If I don't solve it, I try to de-stress by going outside and looking at the sunset.
Because I realized every time that you would talk about his wifey, right?
My bad.
He'll talk about his wifey, man. We'll talk about like, yeah, I'll usually, okay, I don't have anybody to talk about. So I would pretend to talk about somebody, right? I would pretend to talk about somebody. Yeah, and then I give him the love, bro. I probably tell him about the most smallest and dumbest
That's a
thing.
fire word.
And the way he says it, and the way he says
Nah, but like the name though is actually kind of fire.
Yeah.
So I like we talk, and usually like there were times when I was dating, I'll tell him about my problem, and then he would tell me, right? And then things that how we would go about is that he's going about it with a logical sense. You know, he's trying to figure out the solution to the problem. Because last time he had that was a problem was because another time you were mising for like a week, but it wasn't on purpose. It was
Yeah.
because you worked on something for her, right? She took it the wrong way. Instead of dealing with the issue emotionally, he dealt with it logically. So it was like,
I was also scared of texting her.
yeah, he was scared.
Yeah.
it happens, you know, in relationships because you feel like after you cause the problem, they're really angry at you, so they won't want to take it to talk.
My problem is that there's not even a problem.
There's no problem.
Like I will look at the text, like her chat, and I'll be like, oh, I can text her. Yeah, I can do that right now. But she's probably busy, so we lay off. So I get scared of texting her just that way.
It's your mind.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
I told you this.
back off.
Yeah.
Back off a bit. Let the situation die down. Cool off. Let both of y'all cool off and join. I know you want to talk to her,
Yeah.
but if she's busy,
I can't
let her
do that.
be.
Sometimes it's not even. That's good. Oh, I'm saying sometimes it's not even about like if you did something wrong with your skin. Sometimes you just don't want to disturb people. I always keep telling. Sometimes I'm afraid of calling her because I don't want to disturb her.
I can add on to what he said when it comes to a relationship thing where you have like a problem. I feel like in a relationship we have two types of people. You have the one person who wants to solve it now, and you have the other person who wants to solve it later. So I feel like when you're in a relationship with two people like that, if y'all are different in that aspect, I feel like y'all should talk and know that sometimes she wants to solve it now and I want to solve it later. So y'all should communicate about that. Like let's say we have a problem, y'all are fighting, like nah, I don't want to talk about it now, because if I talk about it now, I feel like I'll say things that I don't want to say. So let's talk about it later. Then she'll be like, nah, I want us to talk about it now and just finish it now. So I feel like y'all should understand that there's that difference sometimes in relationships.
Yo, I want to
I
give
feel
you
like
energy.
I feel like in this society we should have a dating pool of people who just want to be toxic, and have a dating pool of people who want to be sad. I feel like that would be the best thing ever.
Hey, but
And
you
then
like
you
toxic
get
people.
girls that are like, you get girls that are like, I don't want a toxic guy, and then all of a sudden they get a sweet,
Nice guy.
But
and
they
then all of a
turn
sudden
him
they're like,
into the toxic guy.
and
They get-
no, they
No,
don't like
some
him, and then they
some
leave him, and then
no, just
yeah.
Like some girls, no, like some girls, man. I don't know if girls have realized this, man, but they have somewhat made like lover boys go extinct.
Oh yeah.
And they keep asking for the
We are rare nowadays. You don't catch us number one.
Yeah, but then you get those girls that are actually into to lover boys that have turned also because of toxic guys.
That was
So
created by
technically, so toxicity or whatever is going through everybody.
It's a side thing.
Yeah, so it's both men and females.
Respect to those that are fighting the resistance. Where will be the ones fighting the last resistance? Well, right there.
I'm fighting it. I've been fighting it since last year.
I've been fighting
Prior
it
to
all
that-
time, dog. I refuse to be tough. I know like
No,
that.
like
I fought it last year.
I fought it last year too.
no.
Let's
I
hear
just
it.
I can't.
Let's hear it.
No, I saw how you're looking at me. Like let me clarify something, man. Throughout primary, man, I was just one girl, right? Who broke up after primary, right?
Oh, my life.
She left on good terms. You know, she moved sharp. I ended up dating somebody else. They broke me. That was when I stepped away from dating for a while. Grade 8 up until I met another girl who was actually a few grades above me. You might remember.
Oh,
We all know me.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, we all know that
I
situation.
laugh about it. Damn, I'm not gonna use this.
Yeah,
You don't like taking your boy's hands, eh? No, listen, I'll talk about that.
Dude, remember I didn't know him doing that.
yeah.
I know, but like,
I didn't even know you.
Nah, it's because think about it. 1, 2.
No, I did it.
You did it before, still, you did it before, sure. But still, oh, jokes.
3.
3.
No, oh, we're not wrong.
Yo.
Nice. Same with him.
Same with you.
Before. Cool.
And
Before.
so it's
Before
fun.
Was it after you gone? Yeah.
It was after.
So, I did it after.
But
And
that's
that's
how I
fine.
didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But it's still
Okay, I knew
it's
I knew that we had something in the beginning of the year and then it stopped and then we kind of slid and then
I didn't even know y'all had something in the beginning of the year. That was the first time.
Hey,
hearing
go and
about it.
see you.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I started to relax, bro.
After like I tried actually like find the resistance. That's when like I tend to the dark side of the force. Where like I would like have a whole routine like around like every 6 months. Just like different girls rotating. Like same 3 girls but we would be rotating back and forth. Like one then came until that group therapy session we had. After that group therapy session, I decided I was done. Like rotating girls and
I'm
whatever.
thinking to ask a question. The girls, the 3 girls were in rotation. Did they know
Yeah.
that?
Shit!
What?
Oh yeah! You told me about this!
Yeah.
They knew!
When you approached them, did you approach them in a manner that I want something serious or
I just
for
I told them what I was honest with them. I was honest.
that you just want to play?
Yeah, I'm saying, man, I'm not looking for something serious. If it happens that it turns serious, it is what it is.
I feel like more people should be that honest.
Yeah.
I never
Like as a Jane, if you're gonna approach a girl just because you want nyash, they don't know.
Yeah,
Don't say I
I
want something serious and then once you hate you dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've told a lot of girls this, man. Sorry. I never look for seriousness.
Oh,
If it because I told a lot of girls this, like a vast majority of my exes, I don't know if I told them over the phone or over face to face. I said this. I don't want something serious, but if it becomes something serious, I'll roll with the
I
punch.
gave them a warning.
I gave them a warning. I was never a red flag. I was a yellow light.
Yeah,
just be careful.
I was telling you tread carefully. You went on. Shit hit the fan for you.
What about niggas that were manipulating to being toxic? No, not like you got broken by a girl. You know the situation when I first started when I started hoeing around, right?
Yeah.
It was because of seeing me.
Wow. Oh,
No,
it's
so
a
your
homie.
friends, the
Yeah,
whole
the homies.
Oh, it happened.
Oh, it does happen.
It does happen. Like you generally like somebody.
And then they make it like
They make like that.
wait.
Go this one is very good. And after that,
what's that?
Crazy.
it started in like 2021.
Oh,
Crazy.
And then remember I was dating
We all know who.
yeah, we all know. No, we started from 2021. I
Oh.
was like 2023, 2022.
No, I'm not talking about her.
Nah, chill.
I know who.
Nah, I was trying to be honest. I'm not gonna name drop.
Don't you have name drop, bro.
Don't name drop.
Just say N, bro. Just say N.
So you tell him after the
I'll tell you after.
yeah.
You know who I dated in 2021? Definitely.
Y'all know.
Yeah.
No, different.
No, okay, that's 2022.
Okay.
Yeah. S.
I don't know.
Remember
Yeah, I don't
S. Shout. Everything was fine.
My bad.
Everything was fine. And Cindy was like, nah, yo, go to M. Ne? And then I instantly fell for M. And at that time I was holding her heart because of Cindy. And then there was like M was like, drop all your hoes. I'm like, say less. I did it. Didn't work out. Left me on the streets, bro.
7 months to come out.
No, not even 7 months to come in. That's when the second M came in.
What happens next?
The second
Dirty day for 10.
Dirty day M. I have 2 M's in my life, bro.
I will know the first
The
one.
second, that's the second one. The one that hurt me is the second one.
It's the
I only know one.
I only know one.
This, I'll tell you.
I know.
Bro, I only know the M.
That's the first
I
one.
know.
This is the first M of 2022.
The 2022 was the one I've been crying about.
I only know the M that ends in the U.
Oh shit, yeah, no, that's her. The first one.
That's the first one.
The second one. The one that had me
The
in the
second
7
one
months
is,
healing stage. I was healing for 7 months.
No. 7 months. It's been
That
7
little
months
boy, that
already.
little boy. You know that one?
Oh, yeah.
That one that you made in front of him.
Had me sitting in a whole relationship while healing, bro. I was in the
Don't you
third.
have 3?
I have 3 M's. My third M.
No.
My third
Stay
M.
away from the M's.
M is not working.
The only M that you should be
I want
away from.
I have 2 M's with the
It's a
same
mill.
name. That
There's a
they
mill.
work out.
A mil.
Oh, mill, yeah.
A million,
I've
dog.
been like,
That's the only M.
yeah, because that man, dog, bro, after the second M dumped me, I was healing in my in the middle of my third M relationship. You feel? And I thought everything was done, man. And I started talking to another chick. As a friend at the beginning. And then your boys were like, she wants you. She wants you. T. Nah, you don't have black hair. Yeah. Y'all know each other, bro.
Guilty as charged.
Bro, they know each other, bro. They had me being like, go do it, bro. I'm like, bet. Then she left me. Bet. T left me. Imagine my side chick. T left me. T, the ratio. Yeah, and then, but I didn't have a problem with it. I was actually like, I was bugged out. Like, how you get dumped by outside chick, nigga? Get your license. And I was like, how you get dumped by outside?
Yeah, I was there though. I was there when he was.
Yeah, when I was going in the dark, I was like,
He was like on the floor.
I was like, oh, no, on the floor, I was on the sofa.
But don't forget, there was still the saga with like L.
With L,
L.
No, that was
pure horniness.
me and the third M were in a fight.
Oh,
We were fighting. The third, me and the third M were fighting. Me and the third M were fighting, and I was like, this hand is crazy. I refused. So I went off to go cheat. So I went to go do.
And then you went to L.
And then I went to L, and then I left that. I just picked up.
We will never forget L.
I told L.
Even Stylos, we will never forget
Everyone
L.
keeps saying that was my most toxic form of relationship because I was being a dick about it.
Yeah, dude, like imagine, like, the girl is catching onto you. I'm crying. Can I come over today? I'll buy you wooden Stylos.
Hey,
She said more, but some of these things are not PG.
Yeah, we can't say it.
I was
about to say.
You can't say it.
I share.
Yeah, I share it.
Oh,
I share it.
I share it for you.
Hey, yo!
And I was with these niggas, man.
You were all there.
I was chilling.
Watching his
I was tired, though. I was laughing my ass off.
What were you playing FIFA during that
What
time?
did I say? I might as well, bro.
You blue tick.
I blue tick, then I don't hit up the next day.
The thing was toxic. Happened to we were playing FIFA while all of this is going on, though.
hey, yo.
I'm
Shape for you.
wild.
Okay, back to your question. What do you do when it's the homies influencing you? That's a tough one.
It's because I lost a lot. Now, honestly,
I'm a victim.
He's
bro.
also a victim of the homies and
I'm a victim. Like last year, yeah, yo, brought out that.
We were the
Yo, Brian,
Oh,
I will never forget that one time you victimized me, bro.
That's what I do, bro.
Remember in 2022
So,
when you and Singy were like, yo, bro, you should go do it.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that I know.
Jeez, bro. I don't know how I.
How do you know?
at least he didn't do it, bro. It's wild.
Wait, no, how do you know?
I don't know how I know, but I know.
Oh shit!
Nah, he told her.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
So now I'm about to look at Brian, be like, Brian,
I don't know how I know, but
Brian, what else did she know?
Hey, shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know about
So
it.
yeah, I feel like that's a tough one. Because like, you have to choose now. It's like, am I gonna look like a girly to the boys, or like I'm gonna
look like a
look like a man?
Let's just do
Has
it.
that ever happened to you?
Yeah, it happened to him. Yeah, we influenced him last year after a breakup for a while.
I was toxic because of 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
And
no. We all moved. Dog, we even made a joke up. We even made a statement about it. Remember, there's the arc name. Remember, family values. Oh, it's a family. Never forget that arc.
The fact that it has a name is crazy.
The family values. The arc
nigga was like to cheat on cousins, bro.
Okay. Backstory. Right?
Let's take too long.
Backstory. This nigga was getting a hand, ne? He ended up befriending the hand's cousin.
Totally coincidental.
Coincidental. We didn't know they were cousins until she told us, ne? The cousin wanted him.
Okay.
Wanted him. Sorry,
Yeah.
wanted him.
Wanted, yeah, wanted.
Yeah. New Year's came. Him and the chick were broken up for a while now. This nigga.
No, it's better than
It's just like for
you did
a few seconds. Yeah, I pressed it. Yeah, it's recorded.
How long was the cut?
Nah, it was just like for a few seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I was tying my shoe during this time, right? I turned back.
No,
when
it was him. It was her, him, and I.
And
So we were walking, and
And
then
we were walking with Benjamin.
yeah, Benzema.
Calm down.
Benzema.
She's got me.
Yeah, so like,
I'll show you. Oh, that's a cat.
Thank
No,
you.
it's not.
we were walking. So as we're walking, she takes out her lipstick, right? Was it lipstick?
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
Yeah, and then she puts it on her lips. So I'm like, can I have some?
Hey,
Oh!
you are suave with it. I touch him, bro.
You was cooking.
I touch him.
Let it go.
This was during the time.
Wait, is that online? Oh, but it's time.
It was during the time I had fully put you into the dog.
No, but let him say.
Let him finish.
Yeah.
My lips were dry. Though.
Shut this
Mm.
I didn't care if it was lip gloss. And then she gave him
With the lip gloss.
the lip gloss. And then she's like, you still want some? And I'm like, nah, I want the one on your lips. Let him finish. Let him finish. Yeah, and then she was like, okay, cool. And then she came in and then I swerved her.
Yeah.
And then, cool, yeah, that.
I witnessed the swerve.
And then I swerved her. And then. After a while, we started talking again. So, like, she used to be my. How can I put it? Like, the person I used to talk to about my problems.
Oh shit. She was your therapist.
Yeah, she was my therapist. No, let me not feel like that. We still friends. I don't wanna.
Your friend, your therapist friend.
After all that, how did you feel after doing such?
After swerving her, confident. So I didn't care because it was during my toxic phase. Like, I was very toxic.
It was during the time he wasn't all-star kid.
Yeah.
He was his alter ego, Eddie.
And blame.
Blame me. Blame me specifically. No, screw that. You can blame me specifically. I was the whole puppeteer in it. I told you to do it.
That they were walking.
With who?
Speak louder, bro.
G. Yeah.
Fuck you, G.
Cousin.
My my cousin from church. My cousin from church.
She literally had just met some guy he's dating right now, and then so we were telling her no, go for G, or making sure that
this one is still on the side.
juggle them and just see where this goes. Who's actually more serious than the other?
Meanwhile, the other one bought us food after he rejected it.
Bro, I like
And then, let him talk, bro.
Let me talk.
King might no problem.
Damn, chill.
yeah, so I wanna finish off that other one, the one. So like we'll talk like almost like we'll call each other like at night and just talk. And
You and G.
no,
Cousin.
the one I spoke with.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just talk, and then so we had like a vibe, like we're like, how can I explain it? We could chill like as friends, and like we could vibe, and then we're like, maybe like let's try being like in a relationship, and then when we tried it out, I was like, nah, it's not working out, so let's just go back to being friends, and then we left it there, and then from there I just got a whole roster.
Let me just.
He gave me numbers of girls. I was talking to these 2 girls. I was still talking to my ex.
Still talking
to G. I was talking to
Damn,
the
G,
other one.
that
Just
is
like
not
stuff.
And also,
I had 5 girls on my roster basically.
Niggas are toxic, bro.
and then
Niggas was.
I had taught him well.
You're toxic right now.
I'm not toxic.
You're toxic right now.
No, thing was, man.
I don't think that's something you should be
Okay,
proud
not
about, like
now.
teaching them like.
Now,
I know the way he's
I was
he's
proud.
very proud.
No, I was
Look at your
proud.
smile, bro.
Damn, bro. That's not the point, okay? He made me proud.
So then I was talking to my
Like,
girl,
girls, yeah.
and then my girlfriend was apparently when she came along.
And you
I was like, you know what?
drop the
Who's that girl?
Yeah.
Drop them
Imagine the ball.
Let me have that.
Let me
That shit.
I thought you were gonna be empty something like I got you, bro.
With your phone, doing the falling angel air.
What's most fucked up is the day that Harry
Damn,
bought us food.
Was the
He took this nigga, like I had to go like get a jersey because of my grandfather's, like the cousin lives next to my grandfather's place.
Oh yeah.
Bro took the girl that side and called the cousins like, yo bro, pull up, we are outside, like damn. Then she came down.
That's not the worst thing. The
And then
worst
she was
thing.
angry now, like even when she
No!
she didn't say anything.
What's the worst thing about that factor is the fact that she bought us food. The day after, bro, like they said, nah, I'm calling it a quit. We can stay friends though. Like bro terminated a contract. Said I don't mind you still chilling around. Chick called me, asked to what food. I said buy pizza pies.
Yeah, I remember this.
Does this. Goes up. Takes us to the cousin. This brother had to go fetch his jersey, the cousin pulls up. That goes down, she's pissed, she's gone. Me and my man are thinking, this nigga just out here fumbled a hand who can buy us food.
And that was a day, man.
Hey, dog,
That was a day.
Day, dog.
That was a day.
Nigga.
Can I just say I'm a changed man?
No,
Yo,
we're all
respect to the
changing.
girls that bring niggas out of the toxic stage.
No, we're all changing.
I'm a changed man.
Oh no. Ain't nothing changed about you, nigga.
But you still go through it.
No.
You still
Better than you.
The old me, dog.
No, you know this nigga just stayed in silence, man. I said, right. Everybody heard you.
Oh no, you still toxic. Oh no,
You're still toxic.
No, you still go
Oh,
through it.
you still toxic.
Like, bro.
Niggas, I'm
Look,
looking.
God, no, think of it.
I'm not
Please, you get no. It's the delusion talking, bro. Because the police, okay, shut up. Got delusion, dog. It's the delusion, dog. Now they was like that in the peak of it,
I look
dog.
like now.
By the peak, trust me, brother, your friend was just a dead in the roster, dog. I say this during the time we were together. The first time. Remember Pokemon?
That is crazy.
Remember Pokemon?
Okay, guys, that's
Pokemon was gay.
dog. This is
No, we didn't talk about this toxic phase.
Yeah, can we?
Nah.
yeah.
Oh, you had a toxic phase.
No, go back to my ex.
But he said it must end at That's the thing, it should end at
Yeah, I wanna know, cause like
Let's
everyone
hear
is
your
saying they were
talk. He had a toxic He was poor. December like he was the devil despises his bad words.
Yes.
The devil despises his words. The devil loves your work, we do it not. We're not
He's jealous of him, dog.
Right now, man, I'm gonna say
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking to my wife just to break.
Nah, bro, no, heart disease. No, heart disease. HD. There was HD. There was L. There was I.
I'm a go kill
There
her.
was the one
And
your cousin put me off.
And there was banana. And there was also another banana.
She's the only one.
You see? Nothing. I'm the whole. Yeah, see.
Banana is the only one, dog.
Now, hey guys, because you finally met your match.
Let Brian speak. Let Brian speak.
So there was a time, man. This nigga, his best friend, right? He was dating the cousin, right? And time his best friend did it.
After 8 months, that's when I told my best friend. When we broke up, I told my best friend. She was like, "Hey, after how many months?" I was like, "8." She didn't talk to me for a month.
That's wild.
And then she came back, and me and her best friend,
No,
my best friend, were like,
cheeky. No, it was cheeky. And there were teams were hitting the diseases and they were
and
hitting
we got back together.
Well, it was cool. I was about to start cooking his best friend until the ex came back.
Bex came back.
Why? The ex always comes back.
I'm still
And she came back again.
I'm waiting.
You see?
I'm waiting.
No. It's right. Realize this. They always come back, but not in a romantic way. Brian, look at me.
Nah.
Brian, look at me.
Until to get them.
Brian, look at me. They always come back, but not in a romantic way.
They come back.
Think about it. Kaiso knows what I'm referring to. Kaiso knows what I mean. Kaiso knows what I mean.
You know what
Kaiso knows what I mean.
No, you know I'm a dumbass. You know it doesn't work like that. And I swear, if I'm gonna do drop this recording, bro.
Guys, if I die, you don't know who said it then.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh shit, damn. Zach, damn. Oh, I hate it.
Always
Damn.
come back.
They always come back. He's
I'm
like,
sitting behind.
nah, nothing.
Nah, guys, nah.
So,
Why are you losing codes now?
no codes.
No, Kaiso knows what I mean.
Kaiso knows what he's talking about.
Guys brought
as
up
long
the
as
topic
you
and
know-
then
Nah, you know
like that.
True. It's a topic a majority of us in this room do know, but not
We're not willing
everybody.
to acknowledge and talk about it.
We don't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
If I do, I'm gonna kill myself. I told you, if I acknowledge it, the day I acknowledge it, I'm gonna kill myself.
You want me to?
I told you I'm gonna kill myself.
Not that.
Yeah, I got the joke late.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Actually, like,
Nah, thing is,
say that.
nah, it's about this girl, man, that I'm talking to, man.
Damn, bro, kinda
I'm explaining to you right now, man. It's about a girl that I'm talking to, man. She's an ex. You feel? So, thing is, she popped up at the most randomest time of my life, bro. And then she just, and it was just like, hey, dog. And we've just been talking, man. We haven't been talking for that long,
I
man.
remember that skit that happened and he got the joke late.
Yeah.
That was
That was
He didn't understand shit. So we've been talking for a while. I'm not gonna name this ex. We've been talking for a while. And then now the thing is, I'm confused. And the situation is confused. I'm caught between whether she wants me or nah, bro.
Or it's just a delusion.
Ask
It's maybe just
It's the scariest thing.
because nah, thing is, probably I would insert the bit. I would insert the bit now for sec.
Fuck, you said the person, bro.
Like nah, I'm not gonna pause on it. Fast forward. So anyway, I thought a little spice in it. Or something like that. I put a little spice in it, man, and like it simmers for a bit, and the stove just switches off, and I back up. And then
Bro, it's like.
I keep quiet. I don't do jack. I stay normal as fuck. And then that's when she starts cooking, bro. And I'm just like, hey, that shit wild.
She's sucking it.
She's sucking. That's how
Nah, I
we
had
used
to
to end
make
up
sure that the camera is working. Yo, we almost broke the camera with our dabber.
No, that's how we always ended the Lulu logs. Like every time we talk about the Lulu logs, man, I'm done telling him about everything that happened, man. He's like, oh shit, she definitely want to suck it, but I'm like, I know, bro, she wants to suck it, bro. And we just do that, like the chat today.
Okay, gonna bring everyone back.
Yeah, we're back.
Back here for one last question. Why do you think people become toxic? Who wants to go first?
One, they're afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah.
Two, some people like just like
Yeah, some people
we show off of like
Some people don't feel shit.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, it's
they're
not-
narcissists.
It's a numbness.
It's a no narcissist.
No, like at some point, no, if you're not a narcissist, then like for example, you used to be a good guy, you got hurt, man. And now, like, you're just feeling a sort of a numbness to it. Like, you can't physically, you can be physically attracted to a person, but not emotionally. Or what? You can't get emotionally attached to a person.
Yeah.
Or what? In my case, that was that. It was that. It was also, no, like, it was like, what the fuck?
Oh, so is it you pointed?
my
You're pointing
days.
at
Oh, so like, it was that. Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
that. Like, then it was sort of a numbness. Then the time I was, like, juggling the girls, right? Until he whose name shall not be spoken. Or one, the what? He whose name shall not be spoken.
I know him.
She.
Oh,
Brian, what are you trying to say?
Nah, I'm not saying engaged.
She whose name shall not be spoken came into the fray. I had a bit of I had a bit of an emotional input in the second time we dated.
Yes.
Fuck you.
I said as fuck, dog.
What do you
I heard
think?
you say gay as fuck.
No, I said as fuck.
But I think,
Good question.
Now, why do people become talkers?
Yeah.
yeah, it's what you go
That's a
through.
question.
That's, I don't know.
It's
It's what you go through that makes you
It's
toxic.
a
Like,
arc. It's a arc.
As well, I just wanna break the heart.
but the thing is, it's so.
Is that the pain I
First of all, wait.
That's a
Coming
villain,
off
man.
of that, nah, it's the thing of like, okay, Sharp, I'm gonna be toxic because of my ex. But the thing is, like, the next person is gonna get it bad. Instead of the person that actually broke you.
To be honest, man.
And then this is where the toxicity comes in, like, as a whole.
As a loop.
As a loop.
Thing was,
Why do I alone deserve the pain?
Why do you have to put it on
Think
someone
yes.
who actually truly comes to you and loves
Then
you?
hurt the person that
And then when I
hurt
am
you.
like, because of my ex,
Watch it.
I am going to do
I
what
also
she
love
did.
her like that though, but she did me bad.
Yeah, but that's
listen,
no,
listen.
listen. That doesn't mean.
The audience
That
might be
doesn't
bad ways.
That doesn't mean you are supposed to do that to the next person. Just because somebody like put you in the gutters doesn't mean you have to bring someone with you into the gutters.
What the fuck happened?
No, get out of the gutters. What are you doing trying to bring somebody else? No,
What did they do to you, my child?
it's an issue and it should be resolved.
Like, but like,
That's all I'm
God,
gonna
this
say.
thing from such a personal level, bro. It's what happened.
Like, you should talking from experience.
No,
What they do to you, don't.
no, guys, I didn't go through.
Alright, sex. Don't put my name in things that
No,
don't
like, in that type of situation, man, I realized this after sitting down and searching through all aspects of my mind and perspectives and alter egos that I've gone through and stages and arcs, right? That phrase does not exist. That phrase, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt the world, subliminally show is basically, you hurt me, you can't trust people. I'm willing to give it a shot, but the next person who tries to give it to me, man, won't be. Won't get it. Go home. Go home.
I quit it, bro.
Okay.
Kill yourself.
Probably will.
There you go.
No, that's what you said to me last week.
Bro,
that's why I
just go jump out that window.
You gonna continue?
That's all say, right? It's an aspect of what Gaji says. They don't want to be hurt anymore. It's a tough guys type of thing where like, I'm hurt. Yeah. I won't show it. I'ma tug it out. Can I trust people? No. Do I want to be involved with people? Yes. Am I willing to put everything out? No. Will they hurt us again? Maybe.
But that's when you have to come to like trust the person that you are going to be with. It's not like you have to put all in. No, there's no need for that. But the thing is, like, you can slowly get comfortable with them. You can slowly learn about them. If they don't want you, shut up. Go home. Go to the next person. If you want. Go home and self-love yourself. Like, understand yourself as a person.
Self-love
That's what
yourself.
most games do when they get
Don't
they go to the gym.
don't go home and call up side chick number 20 something to go smash.
20
Because whether your main chick decided to you.
What if I want to buy a move?
Then don't date and just chase bombs, bro.
Fuck that.
Thank you.
And be honest
what if you're
about it
talking
as
about
well.
it?
Be like,
No.
I'm not here for a
What
long
if-
time, I'm here for a good time.
Exactly.
Simple.
Good time. I'm the
I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yes,
In the next 15 minutes, we gotta
No.
wrap this up.
No,
Oh,
they're
we're bringing it up now?
Yeah, like.
Okay, so
You can have another.
point of it all is nobody really wants to hurt people. They do it subconsciously. And in the end of it, it's about ego. It's about ego. Moment you get hurt, dog, you end up, think about it. Moment people get hurt, man, like a good guy gets hurt, he ends up having some sort of a glow up and changing his.
What did you say?
A good guy gets hurt.
I didn't
And
say
he gets a glow up and shit.
like, whoa.
Okay, come on.
You're doing your own thing
I
now.
think I missed.
A good guy, what the hell? Okay, a good guy gets hurt, man. Gets some sort of a glow up, right? After that, what happens? Ego starts to develop. And then ego develops. Something crazy happens to a lot of people. All moments of like bad movement, every moment, every shitty moment a fuckboy does, man, he hypes it up. Got that beat. Think about it.
We should have done this a while ago.
Yes, as I just saw the line.
I was dying.
Grandma, is that you?
Joe, I told your grandma I dog.
I don't know you even finish it.
Bro!
Alright,
Let me just say, guys, be emotionally strong, okay?
And physically.
All in all, just be strong as a whole person, right? And when you go through some stuff like this, don't put it on the next person. They don't deserve it.
To those really hurt, we're so.
I'm not sorry.
Nah, I'm sorry. I was a terrible person.
I would willingly, if I still have your number, I would willingly text you and apologize.
Nah,
I would not.
With a paragraph.
I will not.
Sorry. No, like I'm just saying, man.
If you see this, say sorry.
Like, if you see this, I'm sorry.
Anyways, guys.
Yeah.
to everybody you guys heard, may you all please say sorry at the same time.
Ask keys.
What the hell?
Ask keys.
Ah!